Doctors warn, after the age of 70, your body enters a sacred delicate phase where it doesn't respond to stress the way it used to. And this includes one surprising activity: walking too much. Yes, you heard that right. While walking is healthy in moderation, many seniors are unknowingly overdoing it, pushing their joints, hips, and knees beyond what's necessary. Recent medical studies show that after 70, excessive walking can actually accelerate cartilage breakdown, reduce balance, and cause fatigue that lingers for days, all of which can quietly rob you of your golden years. But here's the good news: you're not supposed to stop moving. You're supposed to move smarter. Instead of pushing yourself to reach 10,000 steps, doctors now say you should shift your focus to 5 critical pillars that can keep you strong, balanced, and living longer with less pain. These 5 things are not only backed by geriatric science, but also practiced by the longest living seniors in the world. First, focus on strength over steps. Gentle resistance training, like lifting light weights or using resistance bands, twice a week improves bone density, reverses muscle loss, and helps prevent falls, which are the #1 cause of injury after 70. You don't need a gym, you need consistency and intention. Second, prioritize balance training. Doctors say you should be spending at least 5 minutes a day practicing movements that engage your core and strengthen your ankles. Even something as simple as standing on one foot near a chair. Why? Because one fall can change your life forever, and balance isn't automatic, it's a skill you can train. Third, don't ignore mobility. Every morning and night, gentle stretching, shoulder rolls, ankle rotations, and hip circles can reduce stiffness, improve posture, and give you a sense of vitality that walking alone won't provide. Fourth, focus on restorative rest. Sleep changes after 70, and studies show poor sleep leads to inflammation, memory loss, and weak immune response. That means your bedroom should become a temple of calm. No blue light, no heavy meals before bed, and absolutely no late-night news that spikes your blood pressure. The fifth and final thing is the most important: daily connection. Doctors now confirm that seniors who engage emotionally through calls, prayer, hobbies, or community live longer, have less dementia risk, and smile more. Loneliness is more dangerous than smoking, and after 70, your spirit needs daily nourishment. So don't isolate. Reach out. Join a group. Talk to your family. Build bonds. These 5 things, strength, balance, mobility, rest, and connection, are the new foundation of longevity. So if you've been walking long distances every day because you thought it was the only way to stay healthy, it's time to give yourself permission to stop pushing so hard and start focusing on what truly adds years to your life, and life to your years. The truth is, your worth isn't measured in steps. It's measured in how well you protect and preserve your temple. Your body is a gift. Honor it with smart movement, joyful connection, and inner peace. And remember, you are not getting older. You are leveling up in wisdom. Now let's dig deeper into why these 5 pillars are not just helpful, but life-saving. Imagine your muscles as guardians of your bones. Without strength training, they shrink every year after 70, making simple tasks like getting up from a chair or carrying groceries feel harder. But the moment you start lifting even small hand weights twice a week, you tell your body, "I'm not done yet." You awaken dormant muscle fibers, stimulate your metabolism, and reduce the risk of insulin resistance and type 2 diabetes, all without a single long walk. Next, balance. Think of it as your body's internal compass. As you age, the nerves in your feet dull, your inner ear shifts, and your reaction time slows, making you more vulnerable to missteps. Practicing balance is like sharpening that compass again. Start small. Try heel-to-toe walking along a hallway or gently standing on one leg for 10 seconds while brushing your teeth. Every rep rewires your brain. Then comes mobility, the invisible oil for your joints. When you skip daily stretching, stiffness builds like rust in a machine. But just 5 minutes of seated yoga, deep breathing, and slow joint rotations brings back the grace in your movement and makes your body feel lighter. That leads us to rest. Not just any rest, but deep, healing rest. Doctors emphasize that after 70, your circadian rhythm becomes fragile. Start going to bed at the same time each night. Dim the lights. Use a calming routine, like soft music, warm tea, or reading scripture. Your body craves this rhythm, and when you give it consistency, your memory sharpens, your heart calms, and your energy returns. Finally, emotional connection. This isn't optional anymore. The National Institute on Aging says isolated seniors have a 50% higher risk of premature death. But the seniors who laugh, share stories, mentor younger people, or even volunteer once a week create new brain cells, build resilience, and feel younger. Your soul needs purpose. Call a friend, invite someone to dinner, share your wisdom. It's your superpower. So here's your challenge, dear one. For the next 30 days, walk a little less and practice these 5 things with devotion. Don't aim for perfection. Aim for progress. With every small act, you're healing your future. You've made it this far in life because of your courage, strength, and heart. Now it's time to protect that gift by moving with purpose, living with joy, and resting with peace. If you found this message helpful, share it with someone over 70 who needs to hear it. You could change their life. And if you're watching this, it's not by accident. You were meant to receive this wisdom now. So don't just walk away from this. Walk into a better chapter of your life starting today.